Before I get started, guys, subscribe to Spirit Halloween Collector. His channel will be a link in the description below. He makes really good videos, and he did this before I did, so shout out to him. Also, guys, thank you guys so much, and happy October. We're getting closer to Halloween by the week. Alright, first Animatronic Angeline. So, I don't really think that this one's good at all. I think she's one of probably the weakest ones this year. I like the kicking, but the face isn't that good. So, I'm going to have to put this on the D tier. I think what I'm going to do next is put the jumping spiders on the C tier list. I think they're just equal, even though the new one's a reskin. I think it looks cool. Clowning Around isn't the best clown this year. One of my friends really like him, but I think he's, in my opinion, don't kill me, but he's a little weaker than the jumping spiders. I don't know, we've had the jumping spiders for like forever. Crouchy's, of course, going to go on my A tier list because he's probably one of the coolest. Okay, so Demonic Dahlia. So, she's really cool this year. I don't think she's the best, but she's definitely pretty close to A, and if not, then B. So, I think I'm going to put her on B. Don't Kill Me Haunters Community, but I'm going to put Ellie Hatchet on D because I just find her as a weak prop this year. Her mouth doesn't move and she's talking, which I find looks kind of stupid. Flesh-eating zombie is actually pretty cool. I'd put him, B. B is a good choice because, I don't know, he's close to A. He's like Demonic Dahlia to me. He's one of the best. Now, Fright in the Box, I think he's too underwhelming. Exactly what Hot Former said. So I'm putting him on the C tier. Harvester of Souls, though I cannot get him, he is on A because he's really, really cool. He's probably one of the best this year. Look, don't kill me, but I'm putting Jack Straw on B right in front of Demonic Dahlia. I just think he's more scary because he's more sudden. And I think that's more frightening. It's full of suspense. Johnny Punk has to be probably the worst one in my opinion. He's actually, he's okay. He's grown on me since then. Krampus, I'm going to put in the bottom of B tier. Though he's really cool and good detail, I just think his mouth would have made it way 10 times better. Daisy and the Maestro, this one is kind of hard for me to choose because I just don't know. It's kind of cool, but I think I'm going to put it in the C tier because it's not the best animatronic, but it's definitely not even close to worst. So there's now this new Morse costumes, and I know that started to be for Spirit. I think it's pretty cool. So, it's cool. It's kind of like meh to me also. But I think he's a little better than Krampus in my opinion. And Bubba, that one's going to go probably right behind Demonic Dahlia. No, right behind Flesh-Eating Zombie. Miserable Marie. Now, this one I may get this year, so I'm going to put her in the A tier. So, yeah, it's a really good one. We might get her on November 1st. You probably won't be able to see this, but I'm definitely putting Miss Mercy on the S tier. I just think it's something that we've all wanted for years now. It's something that's more gory, and Spirit has been holding back on gore. Mommy's favorite probably has to go to D tier. She's one of the weaker props too this time. Mr. Salty came in kind of unexpectedly. He's cool. He's really cool in my opinion, but I think there's better props than him. I'm going to put him probably in the C tier also. Look, guys, Nightcrawler is just really cool. I think it's a really good design of prop. I'm going to put him or her, Ghoul, on S tier. Look, I like the digit eyes, but this prop's too faulty. I mean, no one's talking about it, but the mouth, half of them don't even move. And I think that's kind of lame. So it's like, it's Jeopardy. But he's cool even without the mouth moving. So I'll put him right in front of Demonic Dahlia. Now, Pennywise, I'm going to say, oof. Yeah, around there. He goes in B tier because he's not the best, but he's a good prop design. Plague Doctor is definitely an A tier. He just really good design. The smoke is amazing. Even though it's static, it's still really awesome. Punctured Pete was probably one of the hardest ones to choose, but I think he's going to have to go around the B tier because he's not lame in my opinion, but I think they could have fixed him. I think Scarecrow has to go in A tier because I remember being like 8 years old and seeing him for the first time. Look, Sewer Varmint is like a meh animatronic to me. I really just put him like probably really close to D tier. He's definitely not the best. He's one of the more lesser lame props, but I think they could have made him, a little less annoying. Surprise, surprise, but I actually want to put the Gatekeeper in A tier because I feel like the Gatekeeper is probably close to one of the coolest this year. Hauntress is definitely one of my favorites this year. She's a good scare, and I think it reminds me of the old days of Spirit. And definitely for her price, she's definitely worth it. Sam has gone down on me. I remember Sam was probably in my S tier maybe at the start of the season. He's probably around the A tier or maybe close to B tier by now. I just think he's just not been that good. Uncle Charlie's probably close to my favorite this year. He's really grown on me. I didn't really think I'd get him because this is the first year I'd actually say I like clowns and they're really cool now. Back I can't really get clowns too much because one, their prices, and two, my parents are kind of scared of clowns. So yeah. Look, I don't get why people say the Phantom Gatekeeper. I can't even say it. Sorry, but I can't see why people say that's generic. It looks a little generic, but I think it's definitely in the S tier. Though its price is really big, it has the probably better digit eyes than Peekaboo Clown. Now I'm kind of like doing a little like up and down, like the ones that are my favorite and least favorite. But now I'm going to scroll down and show you all my list. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Maybe even share this with a friend. Remember guys, though, tomorrow I may do an unboxing of the Area 31 capsule.